candles, light them up. Wow, that's nice and bright. What kind of candles are those?
Dinamite. Oh, must be Italian.
Ah, there's the candle.
Scary stories. Woo. Alright guys, so what's up? We're back for today's video. We're gonna be talking about scary stories.
What's the fucking ghost?
That motherfucker loud as fuck. We're not gonna turn him on today. But yeah, today
We were talking about scary stories. Do you have any personal experiences with paranormal? Shout out Paranormal Activity. We didn't list it in the fucking list of movies, but
true.
Paranormal Activity is pretty popular. They did like 30 of those.
Yeah.
But did you ever have like an encounter with something scary or like out of the norm, like ghost?
Yes. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
All right. Back when I lived at my grandma's house, Lori and Jasmine could back me up on this. There was a little girl. Oh shit. There was a little girl that would be walking in my grandparents' hallway. So I remember the first time. I mean, I personally never saw her.
Yeah.
But the girls said they heard her. And I'm like, bruh, I know y'all lying. But there was supposedly a little girl that would unlock the door and like just walk around, you know?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
La,
Sorry.
la, 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 la.
I'm like the mask coming off. Ah. Like Alex Pereira.
Ay, cara.
No, but yeah, there was a little girl walking around the hallway, just like unlocking the doors. My grandpa saw her. The girls saw her. I mean, I've heard her, but like, it's nothing bad, you know? But me personally, in my house in Mexico, I saw a little kid once standing right next to me because I would sleep in the living room.
Damn.
When my grandparents would go over there. So I would sleep in the living room. And there was a little boy, literally like a white little boy, just standing next to me, like right here. And I was like, I'm like, hello? And he spoke Spanish, so he was, well, he didn't speak actually. Me all being racist and shit.
He's like, ¿Cómo te va?
Yeah. I was just like, ¿qué necesitas? Like, ¿por qué estás aquí? Like me talking to him like I was a ghost hunter. And then nothing. I would just tell him, I'm like, no, está bien, like, ¿en qué te puedo ayudar? Ya te puedes ir a la luz. And as soon as I said that, bro, the little kid turned around and started running.
Fuck that.
So, like, that was scary.
Do you remember, like, that video where the guy's, like, he's playing the scary game and it's, like, the dolls running through the house?
Go crazy. Go stupid. Go crazy. Go stupid.
That's what I was
What
picturing.
song is it?
I don't know, but this one goes, go crazy.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
But those are, like, the only counters?
No, I also, well, this isn't me personally. Well, I guess, yeah, for me, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I have more scary stories after Aaron tells us his.
So I've never seen anything. Thank you, Jesus. For real, like, I'm glad I've never seen some scary shit like that. Because I don't think I know how I would react. I'd probably look at life a lot differently. There was one moment, I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast, but up all night and I couldn't sleep. And I was telling Kidman this story. And I felt like I was falling asleep. Or I was falling asleep. And I remember I had my head towards the couch. And I looked. Or like, I could feel like myself fighting my sleep. Like, but I remember in my dream, like, girl was like, you can't go to sleep. Blah, 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 blah. Like, literally like that. And she was like, don't fall asleep. Don't look. Don't turn back. And I was like, bitch. And I fucking woke up and I looked to my left, dude. And I swear I was like, oh, fuck this shit. I'm out, dude. Because I felt like someone was looking at me.
Yeah.
I got up and I fucking went to Marina's room, fell asleep with her. And I was like, snuggled up there. I was like,
He's like, please hug me. He's like me giving Marina the bad dream.
But other than that, I mean, I've heard a lot of scary stories, but there was one cool thing that was kind of like creepy, but this happened a long time ago. We broke into Chaparral and Caesar, and I took Brianna. It's actually the story that she talks about where she falls and eats shit. We went into Chaparral and the door was open one time. And I put a rock there to keep it open. And this was like in the summer. So we're like creep walking through the whole fucking school. Dark as fuck. No lights on. You could just see the camera lights at the end of the hallway. Fucking scary, dude. And then we go all the way towards the gymnasium. Remember how it went down?
Yeah, downstairs.
And we were like, oh, fuck that, dude. So we came back up. We went to the principal's office. But before we got to the principal's office, we looked up at the TV. Dude, I shit you not. It was like Five Nights at Freddy's, bro. Cameras.
The cameras.
All on. You could see everything.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, oh, fuck this, bro. I told her, I was like, we need to go. Because me and Caesar, We were too bitchy, bro. Or too scared, bro. We fucking went up to like halfway where the library was.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, fuck this, bro. Fuck this. And we turned back around. But I went back with Brianna and we went all the way to the front.
Brianna's balls.
But like, other than that, like, I just freak myself out.
Yeah.
That's what it is, honestly. I just like, oh, fuck this. I'm out, you know?
Yeah.
Or I pretend. I remember me and her actually stayed up one time and we were watching like scary videos on YouTube. And it was like 3 a.m, bro, at my dad's house.
Yeah. And
this was like when we first moved in. And dude, I shit you not, bro. We were watching one of the scary videos and the TV like crashed. And it started playing the fucking screams loud. Ah! We're like, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
You're like, no.
But la policía.
Bro, that's.
But
you got me,
dude. Like we were like fucking shaking. Don't turn it off, you know, kind of thing. But nah, it's like just scary shit that, like I said in the last podcast, you know, like my dad would just show me scary shit. Same thing with my brother showing me the visible car. My mom's coworker showing me that Finding Nemo thing where you click the bubbles.
Okay, wait. I want to go back on that. The Finding Nemo one, was it like actually scary or you just got scared because it was just... Oh my God.
Because it was a jump scare?
Yeah.
No, dude, it was like a scary bitch that popped up.
Oh, I thought it was just like Nemo or Dory or Marlin.
It was like a scary fucking... you know where he's in the tank at the dentist and the red bubbles are on and he's like swimming through it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you have to click on the little red bubbles.
Shark bait. Ooh.
Yeah, and you got to fucking click on the right one. But that's the end of the game is where you click on it and it fucking scares you.
Oh, I thought it was just like you being scared because it like jump scared you.
No, I ran, dude. I hid under a chair. I was shaking. I remember it very vividly. But other than that, I mean, yeah, like I've never seen some crazy shit. I hope I don't. Man, I'll look at life different. But do you have another story?
So when it's not me, not my story. I'm like,
we're telling like shit that happened to our family.
So my dad and mom, when they first started dating, they lived in Mexico, and they still do. But when they first started dating, they didn't live with my grandparents, but my dad was spending the night at my mom's house. So he said he was sleeping with my mom at her house, and that he woke up like at 3 a.m, he said, and he turned to the side, and that he saw a lady, like all white. Oh shit! I actually do have another story. I'm like, we'll go back to that. So that he saw a lady all white with like long black hair and like she was just...
Dude, I'm getting chills, bro.
Yeah. And then that he woke up and he was looking at her and he's like, what the fuck, bro? ¿Qué quieres? Like, and my dad... Okay, not to shit on my dad or nothing, but he's a scaredy cat. He does not watch scary movies. He doesn't stay up late. Well, he stays up late, but all lights on, bro.
Same.
Not me.
I get too scared.
Yeah, but he said he saw her, and he went like this, turned to my mom and was like,
yeah,
la ves. And then my mom didn't wake up or nothing, but that's what I remember from my dad. But this one time when I was younger, I was like 12, 13, I was staying at my grandma's house, and my tia was there too. So it was, my grandma has a big bed. She has a king-size bed over there in Mexico. So it was my grandma, my tia, and then me at the end. And I don't even know what time it was, but we all woke up at the same time, bro. And we opened our eyes, and there was a lady, bro, just standing there, all white. And we all saw her. So, like, it wasn't just me making shit up. Like, we all saw her.
I'm like, dude, I gotta do homework, bro. Stop scaring me.
I'm like, I'm going to bed after this.
I know, I gotta do homework.
I'll stay up with you for a bit. Yeah, we saw that lady, and we're like, what the fuck? And we're like, well, I went back to bed, actually. But they said they stayed up, and they're like, ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? And this and that. I'm like, I guess I'm not scared of paranormal shit. I'm like, don't fucking come, but like, I'm not scared. Like, it doesn't bug me, you know? Like, I like to investigate, like, oh shit, there's a sound. I'm gonna go look.
Nah, not me. I'm not that motherfucker.
I know. It's funny.
Thank
Rena has to text a group chat, and she's like, friend, there's someone outside. I get my gun right away. I'm like, what's happening? Yeah, that happened. And another night, like before that, when my mom's dad passed away, my grandpa, I would stay at my grandma's house because I didn't want her to be alone. So one of the nights, I'm a deep sleeper. So I was asleep, and then my grandma was like falling asleep, rocking and shit. and she had a big ass mirror in the living room, and that shit fell, bro. Like that shit was hung for so many years, and like a few months after my grandpa passed, that shit fell and cracked, and I was like, no, yo no oí nada.
Isn't broken mirrors like bad luck?
Yeah, but if you break them, and if you walk under stairs, if you see a black cat crossing, not stairs, a ladder. If you open an umbrella inside, okay, fucking
Sidetracked.
yeah. But that also happened. I'll let you take this one and then I'll go back.
So there was one time my cousins were playing Crash Bandicoot, late as fuck, and I guess they were playing for so long. This is my theory. They said they turned off the PlayStation and that they saw a face on the screen.
Oh shit.
And that the face wouldn't go away, dude, and they were freaking the fuck out and they were wanting to break the TV. But I think it's because like
it burned into
yeah, it's like so pixelated, like the video game pixelated it so much into the TV that it just stayed there.
Yeah.
But that's one of them. Another one that happened to my dad's aunt is she said that a doll was moving around the house, dude. After that one night the doll was like nowhere to be found. She woke up and the doll was like biting her fucking foot. Yeah, dude.
Hell no.
She said that she felt like a sharp pain in her sleep. She woke up and the doll was there.
Bro, that's scary. That's okay. Like people, like spirits don't scare me, but like I feel like objects
Dolls?
start moving. All right,
Yeah.
that's like they should like just
Stay
go
there,
live-
bone marrow. Shout out Pablo. He named our skeleton bone marrow. He named our ghost something, but I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I didn't see.
But that's one of them. I think that's about it for my dad's side, at least. I'll tell you my mom's after. My mom's has the worst ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my mom, she's like into that stuff and shit. So my mom, she said that whenever she would come sleep at my grandma's house, that one time the whole bed was moving on her and she would sleep with my sister. She's like, no, es que no, la cama se estaba moviendo muy feo and this and that. And nobody believed her. They're like, no pasó. Like, you just imagined it.
Yeah.
And then another time over there at our house in Mexico, my mom sees a lot of shit, guys. So she said she saw the Catrina. Do you know what that is?
The lady?
Yeah, it's just a lady like
Yeah.
that's dead.
Yeah.
She said she saw her and that she was getting on my dad. And that she woke up my dad. She's like, levántate, ahí está, te va a agarrar. And just shit like that, bro.
I'm gonna grab his dick and snap it off.
Yeah. And that was it for that one. In the Colonia, I'm like, if you're from there, you probably heard this story. There's like 6, 7, all right.
6, 7.
6 or 7 roads, guys, in the Colonia, and that's it. But at the very end, apparently, you could hear the Llorona.
Apparently that bitch is everywhere.
Yeah. I'm like, there's no water in the Colonia, bro. I'm like, they turned that shit off at 10. What are you looking for? No, but that you could hear her loud and clear, like, ay, mis hijos.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
like that. And one time, I'm like, the Colonia getting modernized.
Mm-hmm.
This
Civilized.
guy, yeah, whatever. This guy got cameras at his house. And I have the video, actually, so I might put it in, I might not. But you could see a white ghost, like, going in front of his house. You can't hear nothing, but you could see the ghost, like, going in front of it.
Yeah.
And then it just disappears.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Oh, and then this is my last story. So when I first moved into the house, I moved in alone.
I'm like, why you gotta say this story, bro? I'm scared.
We blessed the
We
house.
blessed the house.
So,
What was that?
Rena.
It better be.
I'm like, you see, that's why you psych yourself out, bro. You just gotta think like, ah, shit, it's.
I gotta watch a funny movie after.
Oh shit!
What? What? Oh hell nah! Like Perea.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm like, friend, go to bed. Good night. Okay, so when I first moved in, it was just me alone, and I had nothing here. So here the couches maybe.
Yeah.
And I moved in my bed, and I told my grandparents, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna stay at my house, it's fine. Bro, I could not sleep for the first 2 nights. I could not sleep, tossing and turning. Once it hit midnight, I was like, bro, I have work in the morning, I have to go. So I would leave the house at 12 at night, go to my grandparents' house and sleep, because I could not sleep here. The next day, I believe, my mom and my sister stayed with me here at the house, and they slept in my room, and I had work the next day in the morning. So I left before them, and my mom said that she felt 2 spirits actually. She said, I felt 2 spirits and they would not let me sleep.
Hell no.
And I was like, no way, Mom. Like, I hadn't told nobody that I couldn't sleep. She's like, sí, pero the first spirit, she said it was a guy. She's like, no, I just told him. I was like, you have to get out of here. This house is blessed. Like, in Jesus Christ's name. And he left. But then the second spirit, she said it was an old lady. And Aaron told me an old lady used to live here. And I was like, fuck, bro, that's scary.
Yeah, she was my babysitter when I was little, but she grew up with my grandma, and they became best friends. And she's still alive, but she lives in Texas now.
Yeah. But that my mom, she said she felt like that spirit heavy. And that she said she was awake, but like not awake, you know?
Yeah.
So that she her eyes were open, but she couldn't move. So like sleep paralysis, I guess you could say. And that she kept praying and telling her, you could leave. There's people living in this house. Like, leave them in peace. And that she went around the whole house, she said, and prayed. And she said by the time she was done praying, when the lady finally left, she felt exhausted. Like, that shit took her forever to get her out.
Yeah.
And I told Aaron about this story, and I didn't want to tell Marina because I know how scared my friend is. So I was like, dude, I'm not going to tell you. And she's like, just tell me. And then I told her.
Why would you tell me?
Yeah, I was like, you told me to tell you. And she was so scared for the next, week? Because I was working nights and Aaron wasn't here yet.
Yeah.
And she would go sleep at her parents' house. She made her mom come and bless the house out also. It was just crazy, guys. Like, I thought I was being insane just because of that. Once my mom told me she felt it, and Marina the same thing afterward, it was just like, I'm not the only one, you know? But yeah, I think that's okay. He said, nah, ooh. Oh, but this other time Marina had texted us. We probably talked about this. She texted the group chat and she's like, I heard something outside. And my dog was still living here with us. Aaron stayed inside, y'all. The time I went outside and looked all around the house.
Yeah.
I had my gun. I had my dog. I was like, if it's a living person, he fucked. But I walked around the whole house. I was like, I don't hear nothing. I'm like, I didn't see nothing either.
Balls, I would never.
No, even at my grandma's house. This one time my sister texted me at like 12 at night. She's like, brother, I heard someone outside. And I didn't have a gun yet. So I would go into the kitchen, get a knife, and walk out shirtless, no in my shorts and some chanclas, literally like that. And my sister would go wake up my grandparents. I would walk around the house, fucking look everywhere. I'm like, I didn't see shit. Like me, I'm not scared. I just feel like if I were to see something, I'd be like, oh shit, and then like try to do something. But personally, I don't think I'm scared of anything. Like, yeah, I get frightened, but I want to see what it was.
Not me, bro. I'm too scared.
Yeah, Aaron calls me sometimes. He's like, or texts me when I'm at work. He's like, bro, could you check the cameras? I heard something.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I tweak out sometimes, bro.
Yeah, then I'm all checking the cameras. I was like, bro, there's no movement. There's nothing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And this one time, was I working night? No, I was working day shift, huh? When we thought we closed the gate.
Oh, yeah.
So
I left it open.
Yeah. I'm like, story time. Oh, this been the whole story time. It was raining hard, and where me and Aaron park, it floods bad. So we went outside, we moved our cars. There's a gate on the side of our door, not the door, of the side of the house where Marina parks. So I went through there because I parked in front of Marina's car. Aaron parked next to my car, but he went around like through the front gate. I told him, I was like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're going to get all wet.
And I was like, I'm going to close the gate.
Yeah.
And I never did.
So he goes, I thought he closed the gate.
I thought I did.
When I leave in the morning, he was still up because he was doing homework. But I went to bed and he was still up. I text him. I was like, bro, I thought you closed the gate. And he's like, I did. And me, being the trusting person I am, I was like, okay, let me check the cameras because, like, it was wide open. And he's like, no, bro, I closed it. I was like, okay. So I checked the cameras.
I didn't close it.
He didn't close the gate, guys.
Yeah.
It was just, like, him closing it like this, but he didn't put the latch on. So there was wind, obviously, because it was raining. It opened, like, I think it was outward.
It opened like, damn.
I texted him because he was all shitted. I was like, bro, you never close that shit, man. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it for my.
I have 3 stories. I'll run through them real quick. They all have to do with my mom. One time we moved into a house and my mom said that she felt like a very bad vibe. Same thing as this house. She blessed it and stuff, and she went to go check on me and my brother. One night, she says that she thought she saw someone above me, but she didn't. And she went to my brother's room, and she says that she saw someone like looking over my brother like this on his bed, and then went like that, and then poof, disappeared. The second one is my mom says that she had trouble sleeping, then went to sleep in the middle of the day, by the way. She says that she couldn't breathe in her sleep and that she felt like someone was on top of her holding her down, like. And she says that she remembers looking up and she saw like a figure. Yeah, she said she couldn't breathe and she was freaking out. So she started praying. She ended up passing out, like going to sleep. Woke up with a shit ton of scratches all over her back. Didn't know how she got them. Who knows? And then the last one has to do with my uncle. And my mom was there when she was a younger girl. So my uncle sleeps like this, right? He sleeps with his hands under his armpits because ever since this incident. And this incident was that one time his bed was shaking in the middle of the night. My grandpa, by the way, who passed away, Grandpa Ramon, he's a very tall dude. He was like 6'3", that the bed was shaking so bad that it raised so high that even my grandpa couldn't like pull the bed down the whole time that the bed was shaking in the air still. I don't know how big this fucking bed was, but I guess the bed was risen or it rised up. Yeah, my grandpa couldn't catch him. My aunts, my moms all saw my uncle floating in the air and that the bed just went at the very end and it fell like that high up. But he said that he couldn't move, so like he was scared, put his arms under his armpits, and ever since then, like, that's how he sleeps. You know, if you catch him like in the car, that's how he sleeps. If he's tired and he's standing up, that's how he sleeps. That's how he sleeps in his bed now. Ever since then, like, it's been like that bad. Crazy shit that my mom has seen or been through. This one's not scary, but my mom says that she saw, I don't know if you know the name in Spanish, but like little people, like the
Duendes?
The duendes, yeah. She claims that she saw the duendes in the sink. She looked down and she could see like the whole civilization of them in the sink. Like, my mom was smoking that good shit. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much like all the scary stories that I have. Or is that all the ones you have?
Yeah. Okay.
We were going to look up some scary stories.
But I think we covered it, no?
Like this podcast?
No, like the scary stories.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, let me recap. So for duendes are gnomes, pretty much, that are just mischievous and like do bad stuff. They mess with your house. They mess with anything. Oh, one more. Last story for real. One time we were coming from one of our cousins' quinceañera from Ascension, and it was raining hard, bro. Hard. Okay, we were in my grandpa's truck going back to the colonia, and going into the colonia, it was my grandpa driving, my grandma in the middle seat, me in the front, and then my sister, my mom, and my dad in the back. We were all sleeping except my grandma and my grandpa. But once we got close to the colonia, we all woke up. Pouring rain, guys. Like, you could barely see anything. But we all saw a lady in a red dress in the middle of the road in the pouring rain, bro.
Damn.
What are the odds?
Sorry, mother, if you said that.
What are the odds we all see it? I'm like, Mom, if you're watching this, because she always does, leave a comment and like cite all my things I'm saying.
Stories.
Yeah, but we all saw her, bro. And still, once we got to the house, we all talked about it. We're all like, we all saw her, right? A lady in a red dress. And we're like, yeah. My grandpa and my dad went to investigate. When they went back, nobody was there. And boom, she's right there. I'm kidding. But, I'm sorry.
What?
You're scared and you're gonna stay up.
Not anymore.
You're like, fuck the homework.
I'll do the homework in Marina's room on the floor. It'll go fuck.
Bruh, don't be
Shout out Marina, who did my makeup again. But we're gonna read the top 3 scary stories out of this website from BuzzFeed that talked about scary stories that happen to people. The website, or the title of the article, is called "The Hereditary Nightmare." My hereditary nightmare. My best friend is a serial killer. And 21 other real-life creepy experiences people said they never forgot. Bulldog has one. I don't know if he's going to watch this, but yeah, he said he saw a person with chicken feet.
What the fuck?
Yeah. All right, so the first one says, my parents bought a house in the middle of nowhere. The original owner of the house died by suicide in the garage. The next man, who is he? The guy from Sopranos?
Yeah.
The next man who owned the house rented the house to a friend. The friend died while living in the house. The man then sold the house to my parents. He died 2 weeks after my parents closed the house. Before moving in, my dad befriended a couple in town, and after hearing about the house, the wife insisted on coming by and looking through the place. My dad didn't believe in any nonsense about the house being a haunted or having bad juju, but he let her sage anyway. That didn't do any good though, because my dad died very unexpectedly a month later in a freak accident at the house. Number 2, when I was 17 years old, a foster kid living in Oakland, the family I stayed with had this old typical San Francisco style 2-story house with a wooden floor. One night I went into the bathroom and was right in front of the stairs at the front door or the first floor, and I was about to walk upstairs. Okay, I get scared during that shit. As I walk upstairs, I saw at the bottom of the stairs, I saw a lady's long white gown at the top of the stairs, and I thought it was the foster mom or the sister, and asked if they wanted me to leave the light on in the bathroom for them. No response. The gown just turned and went down the hallway.
Damn. Let me read the last one. My dad was a good friend with the Green River Kill. They ate lunch together every day for 10 years. Unbeknownst to my dad, dead women in the back of his pickup in the Kentworth parking lot. Nobody at his church knew either. He could be one of the most prolific serial killers in American history if he actually killed as many women as he could.
Go to the next one. We'll do the top 5.
As a kid, I grew up on the street that was newly developed. There was a vacant lot across the road that led a hill to a river. I had a recurring nightmare that me and my brother were in the lot picking up rubbish. I would get to the riverbank, look in the water, and a red demon, traditionally devil-looking character, would drag me into the water to drown. I would wake up terrified. This happened a lot when I was a kid, but as I got older, the dream stopped, and I didn't really mention it to anyone.
We'll do number 5, last one. I have been a nurse for over 20 years. I have plenty of weird, creepy experiences, but this one still chills me. I had 2 older patients that I was taking care of, one in the room 304 and the other 305. If there wasn't a wall between their rooms, their headboards would have been butted up to each other. The gentleman in 305 was completely nonverbal. He didn't talk. He didn't respond to any stimuli. His pupils were fixed and staring. He was physically still alive, but mentally not there at all. My patient in 304 was basically there to die, but she was completely alert and oriented.
If you guys have any scary stories to tell us, leave it in the comment. We'll read through them and talk about them in the next pod.
I was coming home from work one night in college, and I remembered it was Valentine's Day. I was tired after work, so I got home and I went right to sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night and then to my roommate knocking on my bedroom door, telling me that someone was trying to open our back door. I woke up, led her into my room, and we peeked outside together from the bedroom window when we could see the police lined up with their lights at the front of the house.
Have you heard about the Appalachian Mountains?
No, and I don't want to.
Oh, okay. Like, cover your ears.
Were they bad or what?
Well,
like serial
it's still a
killers?
thing. So,
like demon killers up there? Or
No. Okay.
Kind of give like the gist of it.
So the Appalachian Mountains, I don't know exactly where they are, but I get a lot of scary stuff on my phone. I used to send it to Aaron until he told me to stop.
Oh, yeah.
The Appalachian Mountains, if you don't know, it's like skinwalkers and like bad vibes type shit. Like, if you live in them, you have to close your blinds at night, lock your doors, and you can't be out past dark. Something bad will happen. So if you're ever caught at night walking through the forest, and if you hear your name, do not turn around, because people have said they have seen themselves, like the skinwalkers turning into them. They always disappear. They've never been found. And if they do get found, they're all bad, like in a bad shape. Do you guys believe in skinwalkers? Do you?
Nah.
No?
Yeah, my niece says that she's scared of my brother's mask in the night. She says that they roam the room, and she's always like da da da.
Little kids never lie.
And she like she always points at the door, and I'm like, oh bitch, I'm not trying to sleep there no more. Yeah. And if you have any scary stories, like Hedman said, drop it in the comments. Next week will probably be short. I don't know, it won't be short.
Maybe
We'll
see.
But yeah, we don't have matching costumes. Put our efforts into these 2 costumes. I'm probably gonna return all this shit.
Yeah, we are.
Hope you guys enjoyed these costumes. You enjoyed these episodes for the Halloween spirit. I definitely got some chills during this episode. Other than that, I mean,
make sure to leave some clapping hands for Aaron for the intro, guys.
Oh,
that shit's badass. If you watch the first episode, you know what I'm talking about. If you're just watching, back again at the intro. Thank you, Ghost.
Thank you, Ghost and Ghouls. Thank you again for watching. Oh, I noticed something cool with YouTube. I don't know if it works with our YouTube videos, but when you say drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe, the little like icon will flash lights.
Really?
Now. Yeah. So
I've never seen that.
That's pretty fucking cool now. Hope they do that with our videos.
Hopefully.
If you guys are scared watching this video, do a quick prayer. God loves you. Be safe. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe.
Peace.
Peace.
Did I? Did I? Did I? Did I?